Oh, here we go. Looks like I'll get my double price incentive after all. I'm Mike Fallon, a top-tier assassin, but I never load bullets in my gun. Even when the FBI shows up, they always reach the same conclusion. A tire, punctured by glass, led to a traffic accident. I thought once the job was done, I could call it a day. But, unexpectedly, my handler told me to collect the payment in person. That was against the rules of our profession. Still, I arrived on time. The moment I got out of the car, I was ambushed. I quickly rolled and took cover behind the car. When the bullet stopped, the attacker fled on a motorcycle. Unfortunately, that assassin wasn't too bright. He drove straight into a dead end. I finished him off quickly. Something felt off. I contacted my handler immediately. Turned out this might be a trap set by the client. Fury ignited in my chest. Our code clearly says we don't investigate clients. But this time, rules couldn't restrain me. And that was just the beginning. That night, I got news that broke me. My ex-girlfriend had died in an accident. Even though we had long separated, I never stopped loving her. I went to the cemetery on the day of her funeral. A friend told me a shocking truth. She had been pregnant with my child when she died. I was completely stunned. The news reported that 2 burglars broke into her home and hurt her during a robbery. Then, after grabbing the money, they died suddenly in an accident. It was all too fake. Even a 3-year-old wouldn't believe that story. I began my own investigation. That night, I broke into her apartment. Everything was way too tidy. Nothing like the chaos of a real robbery. What caught my attention even more was the autopsy report. They found illegal substances in her body. The kind of stuff assassins use all the time to extract information and stage accidents. This wasn't a random burglary. It was a hit. I went to see my boss, Ray. I told him I was ambushed and that my ex was murdered, but he didn't care. He kept reminding me not to break the code and told me not to look into the client. I didn't lash out. He wasn't just my boss. There was also a shotgun hidden under the bar, so I left for now. But I had no intention of letting this go. I met up with my ex's friend again, hoping she could offer more leads. She said my ex had been investigating an oil company, and all the evidence was saved on a hard drive, hidden at her parents' house. I told her to get the hard drive fast. Meanwhile, I went to confront the handler who gave me the job. After knocking out his bodyguard, I demanded the name of the client who ordered the hit on my ex. He refused to tell me, hiding behind the killer's code, so I had to get a bit persuasive. Eventually, he gave up the name. Just as I stepped out, I got a call from the woman who had retrieved the hard drive. When we met, I finally learned the reason behind my ex's death. She had discovered evidence of the oil company's illegal dealings, but just as she was about to go public with it, they sent an assassin to silence her. What I didn't know was that my rogue actions had shattered the rules of the assassin world and put Ray's organization in jeopardy. He gave the order. All assassins were to hunt me down, but the real show was just getting started.